Hello, it's Mark Albert. Thank you so much for being with me today. Today, I'm just going to look at if you could retire with $1.2 million, what would that look like? So, if you could retire and have a net worth of $1.2 million, how would that be spread around? Where would that go? For example, we have a definition of net worth, which is basically your assets subtract your liabilities. So it's what you have minus what you owe, and that equals your net worth. So if your net worth was $1.2 million in retirement, what would you want it to look like? And it's an important question, and I'll explain why in just a minute here. So one way it could look is you could have a house. You could own it outright with no debt. And over here, you could have no money. So you're on a fixed income in retirement. Maybe you have a pension plan coming in. There's plenty of monthly income. And yeah, you have a house worth $1.2 million. It's not liquid in any way. You can't really use it. So would you want your $1.2 million to look like that? Or would you want it to look like this? You have a house. The house is paid off. Maybe the house is not worth $1.2 million, but maybe it's only worth about $800,000. But you've got all this extra money over there. You got $400,000, maybe in RRSPs. You convert it to a RIF to start receiving in retirement. Maybe you have some TFSA, savings checking account, money spread out different places. Or would you prefer to be renting in retirement? No house obligation where you got to cut the lawn and shovel the snow and all that stuff and fix the roof when it's needs fixing and so on. But rather have $1.2 million in available liquid asset, or some of it being in RSPs, TFSAs, money spread out all over the place. So here's three options. And the reason it's important, I think, to think through long term what you want retirement to look like from a net worth standpoint is so you can plan towards that. So if you say, I want the middle one here, that's okay. That means you have to eventually get a house and you want to pay it off. And you have to start saving for that objective. So when you know what you want things to look like in the future, you just can map back down to the present and implement a plan that's going to make that happen. So we all need a comprehensive financial strategy to make this type of thing work. One of the big things that's going to hurt you to implement a plan like this is to have consumer debt. So get out of consumer debt, create a plan that's going to help you build to your net worth goal for retirement. Listen, thanks so much for being with me today. Hope that this has helped just to stimulate some thought for you. Have yourself a great day, and we'll talk to you soon.